What was kind of the collective feeling of the offense when they hit the 60-yarder there?
How you doing? Yeah, good. That's tough. I mean, that's a group that battled all game long. I thought they had a great plan, and then getting that situation, it's like, man, I thought, as good as our defense did for us, like to be in that position and like even in there to be able to hold them to having to kick a 60-yarder to go up is incredible. And it just felt like, man, the offense needs you don't want to say like you want the opportunity to go out there again, but you almost like, oh, man, to have the opportunity to go out there and put something on there to be able to go win the game. I think there's those battling feelings, and I think guys have that mentality, and that's what you want. You don't want guys fearful of that moment. And as you see, I mean, Sam and Shaheed doing an unbelievable job connecting on a few plays and getting us down there, and J-My's clutches, as always, puts it through.
You guys are finding ways to win games, and you've had some games you've won in blowout fashion. But there's 3 straight games now that you've scored 6 or fewer points in the first half. Are you seeing some common issues that are leading to those first halves that are kind of a struggle or a little bit of a slug?
It's probably there's a mix of things. I mean, you can go all the way back through it. I mean, you got to have respect for defenses and the coaches and the time that's put in to prepare for our offense and what we present. On the other hand, I think there's stuff on our end that is just not dialed in all the way. There's details that need to get fixed, and I know 2 plays just off the top of my head in that first half. It's like, man, if we just execute it how we're supposed to, if we just do the things that we're supposed to, they're touchdown plays. We're gonna see it on tape and be sick to our stomachs because we're doing things that are completely in our control. It's not like we're asking anyone to do anything outside of what their abilities are. It was just doing what you're supposed to do, and there's touchdowns out there. There's huge plays out there, and we just weren't able to get it done. So things like that come back to bite you, and we've been able to escape and get out of a lot of those situations because our defense has bailed us out, our special teams has bailed us out, and as an offense, we got to find ways to be able to limit those things and make those big plays come to life.
You guys would love it if Jason Myers never did anything but kick extra points, but to have a kicker who banged 6 field goals, including a game winner like that, just what kind of luxury is that?
Yeah, it is 100% a luxury, and he's bailed us out so much this year. He's an unbelievable kicker. He's an unbelievable person. Just love being around J-My, and the way his process is just awesome. Seeing how he goes about his day-to-day work, and but yes, I'm campaigning more PATs for J-My.
It's a little uncharacteristic. You guys only had 1 rushing yard in the first half. So is there something they did defensively to kind of stifle you guys?
I think they got some good guys over there. They're competing hard. But I do think it just does come back to us. We have to be better. There's no, as good as those guys are over there, as good as you play in the NFL, they're the best in the world. You got to be better than that, and that's on all of us. There's no. We all have a hand in that pot, and we've got to do a better job of getting the job done and being able to, count on being able to hand the ball off and get our running backs loose and to the second and third levels. And, unacceptable. And I'm sure we got a lot of stuff to clean up in that regard.
What are you seeing in the red zone here in the last few weeks? I know you had a couple opportunities there. Sam, you weren't quite able to connect there. What are you seeing there that's different from, say, like the first night or two games when you guys were one of the top red zone offenses in the NFL?
Yeah, well, I thought this week I think they did some good stuff there. They played they go corners over, get into a 2-mask, play a zone coverage, and they hadn't shown it yet. And at the end of the day, it comes down to me and Sam being on the same page on one of those plays and just being like, hey, we can fight through that and find a way to make it happen. And this is why I keep saying with those, like the details and stuff, like it's just, it's not exactly what the play call says, but it's completely within the bounds of what is appropriate to expect from us to be able to execute those things and make them come to life and give us in a place where, might be a touchdown, might be a first down, and you have another opportunity to get in the end zone. And we 100% need to dial in our stuff in the red zone. The margins get that much thinner, that much smaller when you get down there, and we got to do a better job of it.
You talked a couple times about Jaxon and he'd be able to just stay in the game no matter what's going on. He had a pretty quiet first half, and then finishes with a 100-yard game, big catch on the field goal drive. What did you see out of him, the way he did that?
Man, he competed. If you watch the film and stuff, but I thought he competed, the best that he has all year. In the midst of still, not getting opportunity, not getting a whole lot of stuff coming his way that he has been through the course of this season. But, late in that game, we're running an inside run, and, they bring a safety internal pressure, and he's on it. He knows that he's got to be able to come down and get that nickel in the run game. And it's like things like that are what we need. That's what we need from our offense is guys that are going to stay engaged and know that, hey, it doesn't matter when your number's called. The expectation is that you are ready no matter what, because we go one play to the next, and your job is to execute. Just execute. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. And one of these times, the ball is going to be coming your way, and your job is to then execute, catch it, and do something fun with it. And I think you did a great job of that today.
Cooper, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.